We're back with this freaking case because I'm going to finish this today. Hang on, guys. I can't spell. Okay, so reshares. Discussion. Perfect. Sorry I'm taking so long to get this started with this. I'm just waiting for someone to pop in. And I'm just loading everything up because I didn't do that beforehand. I'm stupid. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and continue now. I don't have my sister with me today because she decided she didn't want to join me, which is totally fine. Okay. Oh, yay. Bad stream status. This is... refresh. Hang on, guys. I just gotta figure out some stuff about the stream quality. I'll be right with you. Why? Why is my stream status bad? Oh my god. I wanna cry. Excuse me, you're not supposed to be bad. Mute this. Fantastic. Oh. An error occurred. Nice. No, sorry, guys. I'll be right back with y'all in just a moment. Turn that off. Sorry, guys. Oh, I can't view my own stream. Nice. Okay. Hi. Alright, here we go. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up. It is actually one of my absolute favorite games. Anyway. Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway. Totally up to you if you decide you want to get it. I'm totally down for that. I mean, seriously. I need more people to talk to about it, so, you know, whatever. Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. Information? Right. What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra... health was good just a minute ago. No, stop! Freaking stop! Oh my freaking... Why is my stream being so bad right now? I want to smack my internet. Are we good now? Hey, you okay? Nope. It's not receiving any data. Frickin' I don't have permission to view this page. Okay, whatever. That's what we're hope. It's still showing it's buffering on my end, but it might not be. I don't know. Okay, it looks like we are. Okay. This picture, it reminds me of everything. Bridge looks the same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like, it could fall apart any minute. Hi, Nintendogs Whiskers. So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years. Ha! Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend. 𝙑𝙑𝘆𝘆. Your girlfriend, huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name. 𝙑𝙑 Valerie's little sister. What? Are you serious? The girl, let her go. I'm sorry. At least it's showing it on the screen. Shut up. Come closer and I kill her. Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Bang. Just kidding. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. This stupid stream quality is killing me. At first, I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it. Wrong, no protect sister. Valerie, betray me. Betray us. What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping, too. A make-believe kidnapping. 𝙑𝙑, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. Ugh, did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas. I do anything she says. Anything 𝙑𝙑 says. Anything 𝙑𝙑 says. Oh, hold on a minute. What you're saying is that kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, me and 𝙑𝙑. And Valerie, too. Valerie was in on it? 𝙑𝙑's family rich. Jewelry business. We get 1 jewel. That's the thought. Me and 𝙑𝙑 wrote kidnapping note. We sent to her dad. And Valerie make transfer because she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright? In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman. That woman, Valerie, she'd do it for real. She shoot at me for real, me and 𝙑𝙑. Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. Dang it. Okay. We're back now, thank God. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below. Wow, I can't speak! These 5 years, all I wonder is, why? 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 Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yes, but I forget what she looked like. So I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth. That's all. So that's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one thing, zebra boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it? Huh? Was what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to the house? Did the police give it? Bleh. Did the police take it? I don't know. Huh? You don't know? No, really, I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia. With Dahlia? That day, on the bridge. Dahlia put it in backpack. Boom. Now gone, with Dahlia. Gone, forever. Into Eagle River. It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute! You can come back in now, we're about to ready to go. Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said, with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? Never found her. My sweet Dahlia. They never found her. Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia. Your teen angel. How old was she anyway? Just 14. 14?! I guess you were robbing cradles for diamonds. She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth 2 mil. Hang on, I want to show you guys something. Keep in mind that this dude is 25. 5 years ago, he was like 20? And she was 14. So... And if it lines up right with this one, she's currently 19, which would add on 5 years to 14. So, not you. Anyway. Man, oh man. Angels these days. Falls takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really a... It's time, kitten. It looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now. You bet! Now, Mia, you've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Here we go! Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls. Witness, are you feeling better? Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best. You're a brave young lady. Not this again. I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin the crime on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. Sorry, I still having to adjust my screen a bit. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine for a murderer. Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next. Well, Ms. Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive? Yes, of course, I think. You're still acting as tame as a kitten. Mr. Armando, listen. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Hang on, guys. I need to screenshot this again. I have it from a long time ago, from when my sister played, but I don't have it for myself, and I think I actually deleted it because I'm stupid. Either way, I need to... Give me a second. I gotta turn my iPod on. It's turning on. So just give me 2 minutes. Well, I get this to turn on. Just shake it awake. Not really, but... Wake up. Wake up. Okay, we're back. Just a sec, people. Hey, hey. There you go. There. Okay, cool. Can do some volume rising. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro. Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge? Of course! Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like. I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true. I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady. It looks like this witness is a real professional. What do you mean? Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her. Click! She lights right up. Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say. I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I'd never even been to Eagle Mountain before, and I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago, or kidnapping a poor girl, I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster. Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet! Somehow I have to tire to this case. I'll turn this back up a little bit. We're still running. Cool. 2, 3... Grudge? Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death. Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seemed rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client. He forgot what he detected, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Press harder real quick. You said he forgot what the detective was like. What do you mean by that? Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right? Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification. Why? A bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Falls' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's not to poke too deep. What should I do? Your Honor, what the witness said up just now was tremendously important. I'd like it at the initial testimony. The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point. No, that's not why I... Sorry, I'm dealing with something else in the community, so I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet for a minute, trying to deal with something. Enough. Witness, if you would. My pleasure, Mr. Judge. The note that she left said, "Wear white scarf for identification." Yes, what about it? Isn't it obvious? Doesn't it strike you as odd? That note was a secret piece of evidence. How is it that what the witness knows about it? Ah! Ooh, I'm sorry, this is about to get good. Order! Order! It is odd, isn't it? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, did you show top secret evidence to the witness? Your Honor, I certainly never gave anyone permission to do such a thing. In that case, the only way the witness could know about the note would be... Just a moment! Of course I didn't know about the note. It's just, I saw it when it happened, with my own eyes. When the victim went to see the killer, she used her own scarf to signal him. That's why I assumed that the signal was a white scarf. I suppose that makes sense. Ooh. So I'm seeing right now too, because they changed their layout for us. Anyway, come on, Mia, you can't let her weasel out of it that easy. Witness, sorry, but your explanation isn't going to work here. But why? It's true. That's what I saw. Impossible. There's no way you could have seen the victim use the white scarf to signal him. Crap, wait. Okay, so I did flip it around a little bit. You've said several times in your victim's the victim was wearing a scarf. A white scarf, correct? Yes. Is something wrong? The music didn't stop. I got scared. That's what I'd like to know, Ms. Foster. Have a look at this. It's the victim's scarf. Ah! I'm sure people would disagree about what to call this color. However, it certainly is not white. You knew what the note said. She knew the contents of the note? No! It says, wear white scarf for identification. That's the reason why you said it was white. Well, Miss Foster? No! Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation. I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. Hi, I'm streaming. What do you want?
Just saying hello.
Hello. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. At the the time of the murder, the people of number... wow, the people of number. The number of people that knew were quite... limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Did you say one more person? That's right, a person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yup. The third person who knew the content of the note was... and that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. It's going well. I'm actually responding. I keep responding to stuff from Google Plus, so it's okay. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name right there. What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne. Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. The dead? Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Yeah. Killed. Killed in a crime? You don't mean... Yes. She was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls. Here, flip. You said she was killed. But was she really? What are you implying? Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago. When she fell off of Dusky Bridge and crossed the river. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14. I believe that's the same age you are. Even you couldn't... Miss Faye, you're not saying. But I am saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a three-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist. I understand. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Now is my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm. witness. Just who are you anyway? I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness. Yes, I understand. What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself. Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue this matter this far. You don't mean... Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses. What did he say? Ha, it looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go. No way, but then why? If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne. But, I thought she died 5 years ago? We thought so as well. But, well, as you can see... Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime. Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at another murder scene. Really, Ms. Faye, your strategy is clearly obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. How dare you! Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Stepsister, mind you! Anyway, Ms. Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her. What?! I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Ms. Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? Well, you see, I thought I was winning. Somehow he turned it around on me. Ha! I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. That wasn't me. It was this guy. This crazy coffee addict. Oh, Jesus. I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. Excuse me? Excuse me? What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets. Ah! I am sweating bullets. You think you're in a tough spot, huh? Of course, aren't I? No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth. That's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you. Up to me? The rashness of youth. How charming. This coming from someone younger than me. Now then, let's not waste any more time. Ms. Faye. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? Just give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna... The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth. There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently. A terrific story, Miss Fay. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Fay. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne, Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Oh yes, I know the secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago. We believe will explain a lot of things. Such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Ugh! Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it will be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more? A little make-believe? Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge. Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a diamond. My sister, Valerie, brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. But it's true. I felt a push on... I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said, that's hard to believe. I should have said, that's impossible. Impossible? I asked the court recalled the bridge. Now, and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit since last year. If someone had pushed from behind as you've claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below. A most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible! Ooh, I have a voice there. Ah! Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why? For all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then. But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river! A small change in water level will make a difference. Ugh! You're right. If the events occurred just as the witness testified, then the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this? You see, Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge. What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Ms. Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct? Now that you mention it, I do remember now. When I fell off the bridge, my skirt got caught in one of the bridge's side wires. You can't be serious. Order in the court. Ow. It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion. Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault. What? I believe your reasoning was something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say, that's impossible. Ridiculous. What's so impossible about it? Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. This evidence shows the fatal error you've made. It's a fatal error, all right. Unfortunately, the error is yours, not mine. Uh-oh, here it comes. Miss Faye. Oops. At this point in the trial, I can't just let that pass. Oh, fudge. Ouchie. Come on, Mia. Take your time. Think it over again. Believe your reasoning is something like this. After ringing up. Let's see. Take a look at the wires. That's what I did. I presented the wrong photo. Whoops! My bad. Extend it up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from me. No! But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Ryder. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on her range. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That's clearly impossible. Order! What is the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally. What? What is this? The tiger, the freaking roar that freaking freaks me out every time it happens. Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark? Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her good handcuffs and could have saved her. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide. Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. The witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Then what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she ran away by jumping into the rapids of the river. Years ago, something happened to Valerie that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her, the $2 million diamond. Ah! No! It can't be. Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million, she was going to keep it all for herself. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw us into the river. With the ransom tucked away, safely in her backpack. I shouldn't have turned that off. I know. This woman is a demon. I'm just waiting for my phone, freaking iPod to do it. Whatever. Okay. Hurry up, iPod. I need you to turn on. I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the stream, too. Just so you're all aware. So I can take screenshots and send them over to my phone. So I haven't done this since, like, Farewell, my Turnabout. And it needs to freaking turn on. There you go. There. And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Hello, Mario Panel 4. Precisely! I'm sure they weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister, Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do. She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote it in her note. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Dun dun dun. Who is that laughing at a time like this? Forgive me. It's just hilarious. Witness? Is that you? Excuse me, woman. It's me, Faye. Oh god. Sorry. I'm getting pictures again. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. Sorry, guys. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that, well, Miss Faye, I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Faye, are you stupid or something? How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? as proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I'm forced to reject the assertions made by the defense. Of course you are. Is this it? Is it really over? The girl has made a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it. Ha! Without evidence, the trial is over? Who decided that? Mr. Armando? Come on now. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? Sorry, I keep taking pictures. I need these. For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony. On that day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Falls' stolen car and then went to meet with him. In that case, there's one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. I'm gonna turn my iPod off in airplane mode, that's what I'm gonna do. Who is the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes? Right, the defense wishes to call a new witness. A new witness? Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls. The defendant? There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne. Oh no, I deleted Amino off of here. Crap. I didn't think I did that. Or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all, and that person is Terry Falls. Well, Mr. Edwards, what is your take on this? Why not? The prosecution has no objection. Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? Guys, I'm trying to do something right now at the same time, and I shouldn't be distracted, but I am. It's very important. I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. Mr. Falls. I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but the whole truth is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million. That's not true. Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want an answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne, or was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised. I'm Miranda Pearl. Never, ever betray each other. Terry. Dahlia! It's true. You are alive. You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you. I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry. Dahlia. I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, here's be the final testimony in this trial. Witness? Gab! I'm sorry! I apologize! Matter? Can't talk. Need water. Oh well, guess I'll have to move off being said. At least it'll match the way it's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitter than hell itself. I gotta get this. Oops. That's not the right... I haven't used my iPod to respond to anything in a long time. Ooh. Those are my reasons? Gross. Sorry, I'm like responding to a roleplay, and I shouldn't be, and I'm sorry. But I needed to do it because it's been a while. And I haven't... And I haven't used my iPod in so long that my recent emojis are different than when they're on my phone, and I'm so confused. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched my car from bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, and she left. That was Valerie. Not my Dahlia. Uh-oh, we're about to... Anyway. Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you? That's enough, Miss Faye. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination. Is this how you want it to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence? There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten. I think. Oh, so now you're not being so sure about this. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. Again, picture. Because I can't it on my computer, but I don't care. I can do it whatever one I basically want to, but so when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You're sure of that? Yeah, I'm sure. You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying. Huh? What? I'm not repeating that again. Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Bleh. Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth. I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place. Did you go to the special place before you went to bridge? The bridge? Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. Five years ago, I hid it under base tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get. This little necklace is a memento. It's quite charming, but it looks empty. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. Burk! With that much time, 𝙑𝙬 Hawthorne could have hidden the body in the trunk of the car. No! Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it. You still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Falls? That's enough, please. Witness? I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle. Ugh. No! Stop the trial! Your Honor, we need a recess. I was stupid, couldn't keep promise, so I did it. I drank this. No, we are so close. Just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence. No, don't want that. Don't yourself. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet 𝙑𝙬 again. Mr. Falls! Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee. Mr. Falls! And so my first trial ended, suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with the wounds that cut so deep into my soul I thought it'd never heal. I'm sure it was same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, the true criminal, 𝙑𝙬 Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Unforgivable, that witch. But Mr. Armando, we were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault! It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. Don't cry, kitten. You're going to make the coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew I wasn't good out for this. Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. I'm gonna cry. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. But you know, I can't. Screams. Mr. Armando. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. 1 year later, at this very same courthouse, I, myself, got wrapped up in that case. Only after that did Aaliyah Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all of this. Alright, guys! That ends this freaking case. I'm actually so happy I got to play this case again. This is, honestly, I told you guys yesterday that this was absolutely by far one of my favorite cases. But next time, it's gonna be in August, I'm pretty sure. It's like the 3rd week of August, I think. Something like that, 2nd or 3rd week, I can't quite remember. But I think it's the 3rd week because I'm out of town the 2nd week. Anyway, basically, I'm so happy I got to do this case again because it's been a while and it was nice. My next stream is going to be probably my all-time favorite case for this series, and it's the case that comes after this one. It's not like, and not in order by